Morning.
Yeah, just to pick up on a question that never got answered from Materia, that was BAT actively involved in opposing the banning of displays in shops? You didn't actually answer.
We did submit, and we recommended that retail display bans be retained, but potentially reduced to eliminate some of the complexity that was leading to some compliance issues for some retailers.
What complexity?
There was a lot of complexity around ensuring that their product is correctly, their product unit dispensing units are correctly spaced, one to the other, and keeping them away from
But the
children's
issue was
products.
about taking them out of sight, not
Not-
about
not-
how
right.
far spaced they were.
No, it was how fast, some of the technical points were how far spaced they were, and it was just getting a little bit complex and not particularly
Okay, just
beneficial.
to reduce the complexity, 100% of New Zealanders were of the opinion they're taking it out of display and taking them off the power zone, putting them under the counter. The complexities that you talk about are complexities that you've dreamed up, I think. I'd just like to come back to the marketing. You say in your own document that you don't market to young Māori, is that correct?
I don't know the point in the document, but I accept your point.
Isn't this your document?
It is my document, yes. But I accept.
Have you not read it?
I accept your point, yes.
Just ask the question then.
Okay. I find that difficult to believe because, I mean, every product on the open market targets different groups, etc., etc. Does your marketing strategy identify different markets and how best to reach them?
Sorry, I missed that last bit.
Does your marketing strategy for BAT identify different markets and how best to reach them?
We distribute across New Zealand.
No, I'm talking about your marketing strategy. Does it identify the different markets within this country and how best to reach those markets as target groups?
We would. We distribute our products across New Zealand, and we'd have.
Maybe I can help.
Sure.
And maybe I can help the brother too. What is your marketing strategy?
Well, our marketing strategy is to provide our products to New Zealand consumers and make them
basically,
available for sale.
You don't have a marketing strategy. Basically, you've got outlets and you distribute throughout the nation.
Yes.
And so you don't need a marketing strategy.
Well, what you would find is that there would be different planograms, if you like, for different styles of shops. So a Shell or a BP might be different to a corner dairy in terms of its
What do you call that different? What? Planning what?
planogram, in terms of its ranging and distribution of products.
Oh, well, let's talk about these planograms then. Do you employ planograms which target different age groups at all, or strategies which target?
We don't.
Not at all?
We don't target different age groups, no.
Do you employ strategies of any sort which target different cultural groups, like Pākehā, Asian and Polynesian?
No.
Do you employ strategies which target different income groups?
No.
Do you employ strategies like lowering cigarette prices during a recession to keep your customers?
No, we don't. We lowered our cigarette prices last year in respect to competition.
Competition from who?
From Imperial Tobacco, our competition.
But you've got 70-odd% of the market share,
Yes, we do.
and you're scared of somebody who's got, what,
20%.
20%?
Yes.
How much?
I'm just...
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting quite into this. Everybody here knows that I'm a smoker. And I'm not sure why I picked the brand that I did. How do you get new customers? Now, you must rely on fellas like me that are already smokers. What about, how do you get new customers? So, I mean, if I'm working for Levi's, I've got to have a marketing strategy for the young people, or for the old people, big people, little people, whatever. So I've got to get my market. How does your company market your product so you get new people? What do you rely on?
We rely on distribution of product and availability of product.
Yeah,
And-
but see, if I do that as a gene manufacturer, if I rely on the
Sure.
fact that I just distribute right across the nation, that's a half-assed marketing strategy, isn't it?
Sure,
And I'm taking a shot that somebody might like my jeans.
sure.
Nobody does.
So it's got to be more than just.
Yeah, I think the difference is we're fundamentally different from a Gene or any other business. We accept that. I mean, marketing or television, radio, all of that sort of stuff has been banned in New Zealand for over 35 years. We do not do that anymore.
So you can't.
We can't. There is no more point of sale marketing. It is basically display and price. That is what is in the law of New Zealand, and that's what we do.
Do you accept that at 14 and a half years old, teenagers are not psychologically or indeed even legally mature enough to make choices regarding their health?
I agree.
Do you accept that at 14 and a half, teenagers are much more susceptible to the effects of nicotine and to marketing strategies as well?
I would agree.
Do you know that the age of smoking uptake is 14 and a half, and for Māori probably younger?
I'm aware that the uptake of smoking age is under the age of 18, and again I restate, tobacco is a legal product for the consumption of people or adults who are aware of the risks and are above 18. It is not our position to market to youth. It is not our position to supply to youth, and it is not our belief that youth should smoke.
Is it true that in 2004, BAT was working on plans to introduce new candy and alcohol-flavoured cigarettes? A move criticised by the Public Health Association as trying to get children hooked on smoking?
Within New Zealand?
Within anywhere?
Not to our knowledge, not to my knowledge.
Not in New Zealand.
Okay, it was the New Zealand Public Health Association I just mentioned. How long have you been in this job?
15 months?
Oh, okay. So you went there in 2004. Good move. Would you support a law taking cigarettes out of sight in shops so that young people didn't see them?
It's our position that retail display bans won't have an impact on smoking incidents, so we don't support it.
Can I just supplement?
Sure.
Then why oppose it? If it's not going to impact on people's choice to smoke or what they smoke or new people taking up smoking, why would you bother opposing it if it's not going to make a difference to your business?
We operate a commercial business and we're in the business of growing our market share. So if people in New Zealand want to smoke, we want them to smoke our products, and it's a competitive business.
But you just said it won't impact on the incidence of smoking. So
We-
so either it does, in which case there is an impact on the incidence of smoking, in which case it would work, or it doesn't, in which case why would you be worried about it?
Switching. Well, retail display bans we don't believe will stop overall incidents. We oppose them on the basis that we operate a commercial business, and brand switching and display of products allows awareness of products and people to make an informed choice of the brand they want to choose.
Can I go